Good morning, fellow Flatbelly, fellow travelers, and coffee chat friends. Another little video clip here on our meeting last night, our Christmas get-together. It was a stormy evening. Didn't think many would show up, and a lot of people kind of go away for this time of year. But still surprising, I think we were 16, and it was very informal, more of a visit kind of meeting. There wasn't as much of an agenda on the table for the evening, and therefore it was a learning experience for me anyways, and perhaps for others, in trying to be more inclusive when there's guests who come out and it's all everybody talking amongst themselves one-on-one. There's a tendency that some people can get sort of shall we say ignored perhaps. So it was a challenge, and it was, I don't have much experience in doing this sort of thing, so thank you for letting me know, somebody, about trying to just be more inclusive and acknowledge everybody who's there. That's really great. I did share something there, and I'll just share it here again, because I thought it related to our, well, we did have a theme actually. It was a Christmas get-together, so the theme, you could say, was Christmas. And once again, I try to relate that to what that could mean, what that Christmas thing could mean on a more universal level, of course, because Christian, most people presume that it comes from Christianity, which you could say it logically does, but in these day and age, a lot of people don't subscribe to that religion, that philosophy, whatever you want to call it. So therefore, what is Christmas? What could Christmas mean to us, to more of us? Some of you know, and the Flatbelly fellow travelers would know, but some others would know that I write a newsletter for a larger worldwide audience. And what I do, I have a tradition, I've been doing this for a couple of years, have a tradition of, around Christmas, sending out some kind of a Christmas message. And this was, I think, my first Christmas message I sent out. I kind of resurrected this little presentation, because I thought it still relates. I mean, these universal desires and so on that we have as human beings, they're not time dependent, They're universal. So they're good today and they're good tomorrow, and they could possibly be valuable for somebody right today when I let you know today. This all took place back in the 2008, late 2008. I was in the process of moving here to Saskatchewan. I had come here, and I was on my way back to Vancouver, and I had some time in the airport in Saskatoon, sit down and write something to the subscribers of the Flatbelly Feeling newsletter. And here's how it went. I'll just read it and see if you think if there's something there for you in terms of what Christmas can also mean. At this moment, while I'm writing this, I'm sitting here in the Saskatoon airport. Saskatoon is in Canada, for those of you who are not from here. And I'm waiting to board a flight back to Vancouver. It's a balmy -30 Celsius. That's -22 or 22 below on the Fahrenheit scale. And this was, I think, around the 18th of December. Right now, as I'm talking today, it is the 12th of December, and it's a very much more balmy -17 outside right now, so it's quite nice. Anyways, when -30 at that time, staying indoors was definitely the preference, and staying indoors and writing this note to you. Now, no matter what religion or philosophy we align ourselves with, I think it is safe to say, and I think it is that we could all pretty much agree, that the Christmas adage, peace on earth and goodwill to men, well, we could be more inclusive now and say, change the word men to humanity. We could all agree, though, that adage is something that we can have, that we can all agree upon. It has value, it has substance. It's not religion dependent. Peace on earth, what a beautiful idea. One which goes beyond our differences. that we can all align with. One which we can all agree with in unison. Because wouldn't we all want peace on earth? Let's start with ourselves and what it means to us. Imagine peace of mind. Peace in our families. Peace in our workplaces and peace in our community. Imagine peace among cultures, where we begin to see each other as brothers and sisters on our own unique paths and advancing in this thing we call life. This all ties into goodwill to humanity, doesn't it? It all ties us back to the golden rule of wanting for others what we want for ourselves. Loving our neighbors as we would want to be loved. Goodwill to humanity. When we really stop and think about it, isn't this one of the similarities we find in those who we remember as great? Think of Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Guru Nanak, Jesus, Buddha, just to name a few. From what I understand of them anyways, they all wanted goodwill to their fellow man. No matter what religion, race, sex, background, all of these great souls saw us all as precious creations. And therefore, we remember them for hundreds and even thousands of years for this greatness. So maybe this time, Christmas, can be one to inspire us to have goodwill towards our sisters and brothers throughout humanity. The world is hungry for goodwill. Creation is hungry for goodwill. And as in all equations, the result of our goodwill is goodwill shown to us. It comes right back to us. And the result is we have peace on earth. Merry Christmas to all of you, and I'll talk to you in the new year. Bye-bye for now.